Rbt.
Have you got your licence on you?
Yeah.
Are you a learner?
Yeah.
You're a learner. How come you haven't got an accompanied driver today?
I was on my way actually to pick them up.
Yeah.
Have any drugs at all time?
No.
Okay. So we did the test, you come back negative?
I'm not sure.
When was the last time you would have had something?
Last couple of days.
Past couple of days?
Yeah.
Right, what was it?
Marijuana. Yeah, and some speed.
And some speed as well.
How much alcohol have you had to drink today?
Probably 8 schooners. Plus, I don't know, yeah, probably 8. I'm going to be over, aren't I? I have to be, for sure. Turn it off, don't touch anything.
The positive drug test has come back.
You look drunk, sound drunk, smell drunk.
You got a one-way ticket to jail, mate.
New Year's Day in Bendigo, and it's turning out to be a hot one. Police are keeping an eye out for drivers who overdid it last night or this morning. Around lunchtime, Acting Sergeant Ken Werry becomes suspicious about this super cautious local.
He's going very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll pull him over.
You go or no, it's cool.
A quick lights and siren, and the heavily decorated, crusty Commodore comes to a stop.
Hello, how you going? My name's Cam, I'm from the road policing section. How are you today? But the reason we pulled you over just for a licence check and a preliminary breath test.
Yeah.
Have you got your licence on you?
Yeah.
Can I just have that, please? Thank you. Are you a learner?
Yeah.
You're a learner.
21-year-old Hayley should have a fully licensed driver supervising her.
How come you haven't got an accompanied driver today?
I was on my way actually to pick them up.
Yeah. Yeah, but who's that usually?
Wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. Have you done a breath test before?
No.
No? All right, so they're really easy. Just take one deep breath in and then hard and fast out through the straw, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you when to stop blowing.
If Hayley's had a drink, she won't be converting that learner's permit into a provisional licence anytime this year. Alcohol wasn't a factor in Hayley's bad driving decision today, but she's not free to go.
Okay, who owns the car?
I do.
All right, well, I've got some bad news. Because you're an unaccompanied learner, I'm going to have to impound the car.
Yep.
We impounded for a month.
Yeah. How
And
much will it cost?
It costs about $1,000.
Over the border in New South Wales, the summer RBT Blitz is also underway at Cessnock.
Clear left.
Could you do more of that? More of what? Just let me left is clear. I know people joke about you being translucent, but you're not that translucent. I can see. So that's why I need you to tell me the left is clear.
Translucent, a big word for you. You looked that up today, didn't you?
I did. I studied it.
Tried to work out how to get it into a conversation.
There we go.
Look at you go.
Successfully.
Geez, you're good at this, mate. There's a couple of things I've got to ring Mum about and tell her.
Yeah, let her know.
A couple of local cops are enjoying some banter as they patrol when they notice this car roll right through a stop sign right in front of them.
It's a stop sign. I can't just punch that stop sign.
It could mean the driver is not 100% sharp and focused. And that driver turns out to be a 50-year-old local grandmother who's on her way to pick up one of her grandkids from childcare.
The reason I pulled you up today is just back there on Quadralong Street. There's a stop sign.
Oh, I thought it was the way.
Nah, it's a stop sign. You just turn straight left.
Oh,
That's give way. Yeah, I can understand that. Have you consumed any alcohol today at all? No. Just count out loud to 10 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Gran hasn't had a drink, but the testing is not over yet.
No reason a drug test would come back with anything?
Maybe.
Maybe. Have you used anything recently?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for your honesty.
No.
So just get you to grab onto that for me and just drag it along your tongue.
Sorry.
You're right, mate.
I'm really trying. So good.
Back in coastal Victoria, it's a steamy evening at Lake's entrance.
We're going to have a run at this silver ute coming out of the drive-through ball shop now. He is turning right, heading towards the Esplanade.
Acting Sergeant Churches is teaching new Constable Harris his RBT skills.
Just keep an eye on him, mate.
Yep.
See where he goes.
Just going left again.
The officers catch up with the vehicle in the car park of a local shopping centre. There, they meet 34-year-old concreter Adam.
What are you doing, mate? What, am I going on TV or something or what?
Hey, mate.
Yeah, good, bud. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How's your evening going?
Yeah, good, man, good.
Yeah, nice. What have you been up to?
Couple of beers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We're just doing random drug and alcohol tests.
Cool, man.
So this is a random alcohol test.
Yeah.
Just need you to blow through the tube.
Right.
I'll ask you to stop. Yeah.
You get the feeling Adam hasn't been keeping a close eye on his drinks tally.
Plans for the rest of the night?
Home from a couple more beers.
But that beery plan will have to go on ice.
Where do you keep your beers?
At the pub and at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a couple of beers at home, couple at the pub. What's going on?
You have blown over.
Yep.
And now I require you to accompany me to the testing vehicle for the purpose of a breath test. Are you prepared to accompany me?
Yeah, for sure, man. 100%. Great. No, yeah. Don't get me wrong, yeah. Man, I'm going to be over. There's no doubt about it. I'll be over.
This program brought to you by Bonds. Bonds, as worn by us.
Rolling right through a stop sign in front of a police car was enough to land this 50-year-old grandmother with a drug test.
Hello.
Hi.
No reason a drug test would come back with anything?
Maybe.
Maybe.
She's indicated she's a cannabis user. I think when this situation pops up, they tend to realise it's you got to choose one or the other, driving or your cannabis.
Confronted with the consequences of failing the test, this family carer is becoming emotional.
I've got a job to do,
Thank you.
And I've got this good behaviour, and I was determined.
The woman has burned through all 12 of her demerit points and has been given one last chance with a good behaviour licence.
Any offence on a good behaviour licence generally means a loss of licence as well, so...
But the family routine relies on Gran doing childcare pickups and drop-offs all week long.
That is positive.
At this stage, you are under arrest, OK? The positive drug test has come back.
The woman will have to lock Gran's taxi up right here and go for an evidentiary drug test.
I can't believe it. I stepped up so bad. I tried so hard.
Inside Cessnock Police Station, she's composed herself. But the gravity of her situation is setting in.
I was upset with myself for doing the wrong thing because I really need my licence. Like, without it, I can't work. Big granddaughter can't go to daycare. And just the thought of losing all that just shatters me. Like...
When and where did you last consume the drug?
It would have been at my house a couple of hours ago. Well, I'd say a couple. It could be an hour to 2 hours ago.
An hour to 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
At your house?
Yeah.
That's an hour before doing the childcare collection run.
So start now?
Yeah, wrap it around and then...
If the woman goes positive again on this test, there'll have to be a family meeting and some new plans made for getting the grandkids.
There you go. That's all good.
In Bendigo, police are dealing with a learner driver with plenty of attitude. Good attitude.
Haley, I've heard you driving a brown Commodore, bearing the registration 1W.
I don't need to be correct, but it's orange.
Orange. Orange Commodore.
I thought it was red, but I classify as orange.
Yeah. Sunburnt orange.
I get it a lot.
We better get that detail down. Thank you, that was wonderful.
What is your reason for driving without an accompanied driver today?
I'm going to pick them up in Strath to go swimming.
But driving without her fully licensed supervisor on board will result in her car being impounded.
Unfortunately, Hayley's swim's going to cost her over $1,000. Not very good. I realise you've made an error today.
Yeah.
But
My first ever error, because I'm normally really good.
well, I'll take your word for it. Something tells me that you must go fast or something because you got this big warning sticker.
Oh no, this car does not know what fast is. It's slow as a snail. That's for sure.
You are a character, Hayley. You should have your own show.
Be pretty entertaining, I reckon.
There's reasons why we need to have a fully licensed driver showing a learner how to drive. They haven't got the skill sets to drive properly, and if they get into a situation, it could be dangerous for them and other people on the road.
Definitely regretting coming out with, without someone beside me doing this.
She may have got a laugh out of the officers.
Mum's not very happy at all. Look.
But Hayley might not have quite the same success with her mum.
I think there'll be some words over the dinner table tonight.
Yeah.
This is 34-year-old Adam.
Stop. Plans for the rest of the night?
Home from a couple more beers. Yeah, mate.
But the colourful concreter's plans got stuck in wet cement when an indicator test led to a full-blown evidentiary test.
Man, I'm going to be over. There's no doubt about it. I'll be over.
Now Adam reckons there's a chance he'll be driving home tonight.
I don't think I'll be over the limit, to be honest, if I blow in it again. Yeah, on the right page.
Finally.
Yeah.
Good. A few of them.
Yeah, good man. You're on the right page.
We'll get through them.
Yeah, sweet. At least you're doing a good job. I'm not.
So what type of alcohol have you had to drink today?
Just beer, mate. Mid-strength, Great Northern. That's all I drink.
And how much alcohol have you had to drink today? How many schooners you reckon?
Probably 8 schooners. Plus, I don't know, yeah, probably 8. Yeah, at least 8 anyway, yeah.
What time did you have your first drink today?
First drink would have been about 10 a.m, I'd say, yeah.
A big day on the beers could see Adam's levels creep up over 0.1 on the evidentiary test, resulting in an instant loss of licence. That would certainly ruin the fun for his son, who's about to come over and stay for the school holidays.
Yeah, whole 2 weeks, yeah. Yeah, oh, he still will be, no matter what. But we just won't be able to do the things that we had planned. Oh, let's do it. Come on. Oh, God.
Till your lips around the mouthpiece and blow.
If Dad's got no wheels, this will be a school holidays to remember.
And stop.
For all the wrong reasons.
I'm going to be over, aren't I? I have to be, for sure.
For the show, it's going to go to an ad break, and then.
No, don't put that. Come on, baby.
When and where did you last consume the drug?
I'd say a couple, it could be an hour to 2 hours ago.
An hour to 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
At your house?
Yeah.
This 50-year-old grandmother admits to being a cannabis user, but she's got a very good reason to be sober.
So I've got a 15-year-old granddaughter and a 3-year-old granddaughter in my care.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good mix.
Yeah.
Your hands are full, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Very.
You need this license.
I do need this license. I really do.
The family routine relies on Gran getting the kids home from school in the afternoons.
Yeah, wipe it around and then...
But all that may be about to change.
There we go.
Okay.
That's all good. Right, it's returned a negative reading to cocaine, a negative reading to methamphetamine, but it's returned a positive reading to cannabis.
Yep.
All right, so
You were.
hopefully she learns from this and realises that driving under influence of drugs isn't the right thing to do, especially if she's going to pick up a granddaughter from a preschool.
I'm gonna really seriously think about giving it up. But try my best because I can't do this. I can't risk my licence.
She failed to stop at a stop sign and right in front of a marked police car. Maybe she wasn't partaking in drugs, her mind would be a little bit clearer and she'd be able to see that clearly visible stop sign that we all saw.
I honestly thought it was give way. Like, honestly, I did.
As the old saying goes, it's not a right, it's a privilege to drive on the road. So they've decided to take that action of driving whilst under the influence of drugs, and we're just that consequence that takes their licence if they continue to do so.
With a booze bus operation running on the highway in Frankston, Sergeant Bover has his experienced eyes peeled in a nearby patrol car, watching for drivers avoiding the testing line. Drivers like this one turning down a side street.
And this guy, he went really late. He was sitting behind them.
When they show the lights and siren, the man pulls over so quick, it looks like panic.
That's strange.
Yeah, it was.
Constable Robertson goes to investigate and meets 54-year-old Stephen.
Hey mate, how you going?
All right.
Where have you been?
Home, I'm just going to work.
Work?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Cleaning.
Cleaning? So you're working through the night, are you?
Yeah.
You got much on tomorrow?
No, I mean, I'll be working till the morning, so...
Yeah, so sleep day tomorrow?
Yeah.
Stephen seems edgy, and Constable Robertson wants to know why he avoided the booze bus.
So why did you do the U-turn instead?
I got a bit of a shock when I saw the cops there.
When you saw the booze bus?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll just get you to do one long breath into the straw until I tell you to stop. Stop.
He hasn't had a drink, but could drugs explain Stephen's evasive behaviour?
Have you any drugs at all time?
No.
Okay. So we did the test, you come back negative?
I'm not sure, because I've had some drugs recently, but not today. I didn't have anything with that.
No, okay. When was the last time you would have had something?
Back in the past couple of days.
Past couple of days?
Yeah.
All right, what was it?
Marijuana. Yeah, and some speed.
And some speed as well.
After swerving to avoid a booze bus...
And this guy went really late. He was sitting behind them.
54-year-old Stephen admitted he had reason to doubt his sobriety.
So when's the last time you would have taken anything?
A couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Cannabis.
Yeah, and some speed.
And some speed as well.
Now, Stephen is hoping his recent drug use won't show up on a roadside test.
Okay, have you done one of these drug tests before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how to do them?
Yeah.
Keep your mouth nice and open so we can see it. Just... Perfect, thank you, mate.
It's a meth positive.
I now require you to accompany me to a testing vehicle for the purposes of an oral fluid test. Are you prepared to accompany me?
Yeah.
Stephen heads for the second test, ruining his panicked reaction to spotting the booze bus.
Every time I see one, it doesn't matter when it is, it's a shock. You know, it's like I saw it, and then I was going to just go through it, and then I thought, oh, what if I've got to get to work, blah, blah, blah. But I knew as soon as I turned the corner, I knew that they'd see me do it. And I knew they always have cars down around and stuff, so it was inevitable. Couldn't get out of it. So.
All right, so when you're ready, just take that out of there.
And there's no getting out of the secondary test.
And then, yeah, and then in your mouth underneath your tongue, and that's it. And close your mouth. Beautiful, yeah.
Another positive here, and the car, which belongs to his mum, could be out of use for a very long time.
The result of the analysis shows you have methamphetamine or MDMA, a prescribed illicit drug, in your oral fluid.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
It's a major setback for Steve and his elderly mum.
It's going to be really bad because, well, I mean, work I can sort of get to with the bus or train and stuff, but as my mum's old and sick and I've been taken her to the hospital and all that sort of stuff, and that's where it's going to be a pain in the ass.
That pain starts now with the call of shame for some help getting home.
I don't think I'll be over the limit, to be honest, if I'm blowing it again.
How much alcohol have you had to drink today? How many schooners you reckon?
Oh, probably 8 schooners. At least 8 anyway, yeah. Oh, God.
Seal your lips around the mouthpiece and blow.
Could anyone drink beers all day long and then scrape under the 0.05 limit?
And stop. There you go.
If 34-year-old Adam does it, it'll be a miracle.
Why is that test taking so long? I'm under. Oh, that's over, is it?
That's over. All right, so the result of the analysis shows you a breath alcohol concentration of 0.094, which is in excess of the prescribed limit.
0.084?
94?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I appreciate your sense of humour.
Yeah,
mate.
it's all good, man.
You understand?
Yeah. Silly boy.
Is there anything further you wish to say?
No, mate, no. Let's wrap it up.
Adam was shocked about just how high his reading was. A little bit of that might have been wishful thinking as well, though.
Oh, I mean, you make stupid mistakes, don't we? You know, we drink and drive when we're thirsty, and until we take risks all the time until we get done. And when we get done, I suppose, yeah, pulls us in a line, doesn't it?
Processed many drink drives over the years, and a lot of the times they want to blame everything from the police to their hard upbringing, but he took responsibility for his actions, and I don't think we'll be seeing them again.
No, absolutely not, man. No, losing your licence sucks, eh? Yeah, it takes a lot away from you. That's for sure.
A lift home from his sister gets Adam out of trouble for now. But you get the feeling he'll be feeling the pain tomorrow.
Cheers, boys.
In the back streets of Ballarat, officers Campbell and Howlett take an interest in this white sedan.
Oh, there looks interesting. We give it an intercept and see what's going on.
A record check reveals a colourful driving history for 51-year-old local Tamra.
How are you doing today? The reason I've intercepted you today was just for a random breath test. Have you had anything to drink today?
Home brew, Jim Beam. Yes. Yeah. So it's a little bit more potent than the pub, put it to that way.
She mentioned that it was homemade, so the danger with that is not knowing what alcohol concentration that drink is. It probably won't be the same as one standard Jim Beam can. So you've had how many drinks today?
Probably just maybe 1.5.
1.5? So how long were you drinking for? Over how many hours?
Oh, well, I've been out there all day,
Okay.
so probably over at least 3, 4.
Tamra's been at a friend's farm raising a glass and toasting some very special news.
Well, we've all just had engagements lately, so, yeah, we're just sort of having a bit of celebration between my girlfriend out there and myself, so, yeah.
After a long afternoon on the homemade whiskey, how does Tamra rate her chances of passing a breath test?
Knowing that I haven't eaten today, probably not the best. Usually I don't drink, I come home and I have a drink, but I'm celebrating with some friends, so I know I've had 1.5, maybe 2, so probably not 0 anyway.
Her drinks tally is creeping up. So, is her alcohol level?
One long continuous breath, please. So you're heading home, or?
Yeah, I'm just literally 2 blocks from home, not even.
She's close, but Tamra is not home just yet. School's just got out in sunny Shepparton, but not every parent on pickup duty is taking it slow.
Oh.
He's in a hurry.
Yeah. He's stressing. He's gone.
The officers follow the hasty driver and meet 28-year-old single dad, Hayden.
Hey mate, how you going?
Good, yourself?
Good, thank you. Anything to drink today? Been working all day.
What do you do with yourself?
Truck driver.
Truck driver? Keep you busy?
Very busy. Been short staff all week, so just 2 truck drivers trying to do it all. It's not easy when you've got 20 deliveries to do a day, so.
One long breath out, mate. Stop.
If Hayden took the edge off a long day by drinking, his short-staff employer could be even shorter staffed.
Thanks, mate.
That's fine.
We're also going to be doing a drug test today. Have you taken anything that you shouldn't have recently?
No.
You used drugs in the past?
In the past, I have.
Yeah. What juice do you use?
Marijuana.
Oh, okay.
I think I've met you before, 2017 on the Causeway.
That's a long time ago. I knew your face, yeah, I just couldn't picture.
I think you, by memory, I think you said you couldn't get off it.
It's late Saturday night, and police are testing outside one of Melbourne's favourite places to have a few drinks.
Slow down. Slow down, just up to the next policeman there. So slow down.
How you going? Anything to drink tonight? No?
31-year-old student Nirav has just left the gaming floor in the casino. Is he playing roulette with his passengers' safety? He's obviously had a few.
You just step out.
But Nirav is playing his cards close to his chest.
So what type of liquor have you consumed tonight?
Just beer.
Just beer? And how much liquor have you consumed? So how many glasses have you consumed tonight?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. Are you sure of the amount of liquor have you consumed?
Yeah.
What time did you have your first drink tonight?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. And what time did you have your last drink tonight?
12.
12.
Nirav's drinks tally doesn't add up to the hefty roadside reading. But as he goes for the secondary test, he's staying poker-faced.
I am not feeling drunk. Not now. I am not feeling drunk.
The whole gang skipped dinner and spent the evening chancing their luck on the baccarat tables.
I've never played baccarat. Is it difficult or is it?
Not difficult.
Yeah.
Did you win? No, lost.
Nirav almost lost his shirt in the casino.
Is it your car?
No, it's my friend's car.
And if he spins up a higher alcohol reading on the second test, he could lose his friend's car to a police impound. Any police car on our roads can carry the technology to check a vehicle's registration.
What about the green machine? Some Volkswagen thing?
The green machine is red flagged, and so is the 41-year-old driver.
Good afternoon. Hey, mate. Now, have you got your driver's licence there, please, sir?
I think I've lost it, I'm not sure.
You think you've lost it? I'll take it off you.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, buddy.
Okay.
I'm on bail, so yeah, you all know. It's all on the file, all on the system there.
So we're going to do a quick alcohol test on you?
Yeah.
All right. Suffer from asthma, do you?
Yeah.
Yep. You feeling all right at the moment?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just nervous, yeah.
Okay, no, that's okay. Nothing to be nervous about. Unless you've done something wrong, of course.
No, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. What we're going to do, have you had anything to drink today?
Yeah.
Like nothing with alcohol or anything like that?
I don't drink alcohol at all, mate.
No?
No, not at all, buddy.
Righto. Okay. So one long breath in the straw, please, until I say stop.
If the man hasn't had alcohol,
Very good.
then why is he so nervous?
So, look, mate, all good on the alcohol test. Come back with nothing in you.
Senior Constable Collins goes to the police database to see what else he can find out.
So he's already admitted to losing his licence?
Yep.
I think I've lost my licence.
Yep.
Okay, let's do the drug test next.
Alrighty.
All right, have you taken any illegal drugs?
I'm on methadone. I just had my methadone just before.
Okay. All right, well, methadone, that's fully legal. That's fine. I'm not testing
right.
for that. That's all right.
Yep.
Anything illegal, so methamphetamines and cannabis.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning?
Yep.
What did you have?
Had a little bit of meth and smoked a couple of puffs of a joint.
Drugs can stay in your system for days, and if he's not clear, then the unlicensed man will be off to face a magistrate.
Yeah, I don't use every day like how I used to. It's just once a fortnight like you used to, man.
Okay.
It's going to come back as positive because I had it yesterday morning, isn't it? So.
I don't know.
Have you had anything to drink today?
Home brew, Jim Beam. Yes.
51-year-old Tamara says she sipped on a couple of home-brewed whiskies before driving back into Ballarat from a friend's farm.
It's a dangerous thing to do. Be aware that you're not exactly 100% sure how many standard drinks you'll be drinking. One long continuous breath, please.
Counting her drinks would have been tricky. So did Tamara count correctly?
How'd I go on?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But Officer Howlett is not finished testing.
Okay, we're going to be doing a drug test now,
Yep.
all right?
Oh,
Have you done one of these before?
Actually, no, I haven't.
No, you haven't?
I've never been done for anything other than speeding.
Speeding,
Because
yeah.
I have a lead foot and I drive a V8, so...
So how long you had that thing for, the speedometer?
Probably only a couple of months, actually.
Couple of months, yeah.
Tamara has had a head-up display installed that projects her speed onto the windscreen in her eye line.
Otherwise, I'll probably get done for speeding again.
Yeah. What I'll get you to do, hold it like how I'm holding it right now,
Yep.
drag it down the tongue for me twice, and then hand it back.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it. Thank you.
It's strange.
As she enjoyed that home-brewed whiskey, did Tamara sample any other homegrown intoxicants?
How do you reckon you went on the drug test?
On a drug test, I should hope I went flying colours.
Flying colours?
Yep.
Okay, no problem. There's been no results, so
Yep.
you're all good. There's no detection
Okay,
of
so
drugs.
can I speed home now?
Not speed home.
Sorry.
Drive safely, okay, and stay safe, okay?
Not a problem. Thank you
Thank you
very
very much.
much.
Have a good one.
Okay. All righty. Thank
See ya.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. See you.
Have you taken anything that you shouldn't have recently?
No.
With 2 kids to support on his own, the last thing truck driver Hayden needs is to lose his licence for drug driving.
So you know how to do this one?
Yep. Straight
Drag
down
it.
each side of the tongue.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Has this single dad learned that smoking and driving causes big problems for him and the kids?
Thanks, Hayden.
No worries.
All good today. What's on for the rest of the weekend?
No, I'm just going to go home, put the Christmas tree up with the kids, and
Oh,
I'm
that's
full-time
nice.
dad as well, so
Yep.
just spend the day with the kids and the weekend with the kids and just
Lovely.
enjoy it before the Christmas comes and we have to spend more money.
It turns out Hayden's already given his kids the best present they could ever receive.
Yeah, I'm now 3 years clean. I got both my kids full-time. I already had my daughter, but I got my son through DHS full-time.
Yeah, well, good reason.
Cleaned myself up really well. So
Done well.
very proud, and kids are loving it, so it saves myself a lot of money.
Well, you take care of
You
yourself.
too.
Have a good
No,
Christmas.
No worries. You have a good rest of your day and good weekend, hopefully.
Later in the evening, the officers set up a static testing line on the edge of town. There, they meet another local truckie.
Come on here, going.
Not bad, yourself.
Good. Any alcohol tonight?
I've had about 3 or 4 all day.
Have you? When did you start?
About 10 o'clock.
10 this morning. What have you been drinking?
Turkey 101.
All right, what I might get you to do, we might just test you. You feeling all right? You reckon you'll be under?
I'm hoping.
All right. Once these cars clear, I'll get you to just do a U-E and we'll come in here and we'll just test you, okay?
No problem.
38-year-old Trevor has been moving house today with the pre-mixed bourbon cans close at hand.
G'day, mate. How you going?
Oh, yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. So you've had some drinks tonight?
I've had about 4 all day.
All right, no worries. Have you
Turkey
done one of
101.
these tests before?
Yes.
Fantastic. One long breath out, mate. Stop there, thank you.
About 4, well, that could mean more. And if Trev's got his drinks tally wrong, this professional driver will spend a lot more time at his new digs than he expected.
This program brought to you by Latrobe Financial, looking out for you so you can look out for those you love.
Before driving his friend's car, Melbourne student Nirav spent the evening at the baccarat tables in the casino.
Did you win?
No, lost.
Nirav's roadside reading suggests he might be on a losing streak.
I am not feeling drunk. Not now. I am not feeling drunk.
And if he blows over 0.1 on the second test, a police impound of his mate's car is on the cards.
Big breath and put it in your mouth and blow. Keep going, a bit harder, keep going, keep going.
Has Nirav gambled and lost with his mate's motor?
That's it.
Or does he have an ace up his sleeve?
The result of the analysis shows you have a breath alcohol concentration of 0.105, which is in excess of the prescribed limit. Do you understand this? Yeah. Who owns the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, it's going to be impounded for 30 days because of his reading. It's more than 0.1, so we'll be impounding it.
The towing cost, storage fee and fines usually come up to well over $1,000.
That's how much has to be paid on the day when it gets released, okay?
I'm like really exhausted because I'm using this car for my work.
It's fair to say this group of students have learned an important lesson tonight.
They should all be looking after each other, but they didn't consider the possibilities of drinking and driving and maybe having an accident.
One long breath out, mate. Stop there, thank you.
In Shepparton, 38-year-old Trevor eased the pain of moving house today by sipping on pre-mixed bourbon cans.
All right, Trevor, you have blown over, okay? All right, so we're just going to take you up to that car there. They've got the secondary test up there for you.
Yeah.
Trev thought he'd judged his drinks just right.
I thought it might be a little bit, but not enough to put me over.
But he's made a simple mistake.
What type of intoxicating liquor have you consumed today?
Wild Turkey 101.
That type of extra strong premixed bourbon contains almost 2 standard drinks per can.
How much intoxicating liquor have you consumed today?
4 to 5 cans.
4 to 5 cans. What time did you have your first drink?
10, 11 o'clock.
10, 11 o'clock. What time did you have your last drink?
Half hour, 45 minutes ago.
He's said he's tried to do the right thing, pace out his drinks, but unfortunately, I think he's had that last one a little too soon before he started the car.
Doesn't help that the sun got me too.
Yeah.
Then add the dehydration factor as Trev shifted his whole house full of stuff, and you've got an uncertain ability to process all that alcohol.
Where are you moving to?
From Rbt to Shepparton.
Oh, nice. Upgrading, making a bigger house?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, have you got a partner?
Just separated.
Oh, sorry to hear. So that's hence the move?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, that was awkward. But not nearly as awkward as the phone call Trev will have to make to his boss if he blows over.
What is your occupation?
Interstate truck driver.
Are you driving interstate tomorrow?
Yeah.
Where to?
From here to Jerilderie into Sydney.
Bloody hell, it's a big trek. What time are you supposed to drive?
About lunchtime tomorrow.
Okay.
But by lunchtime tomorrow, Trev may not hold a driver's licence. In Footscray, this unlicensed driver took his hot hatch to the pharmacy to collect his daily dose of methadone.
I'm on methadone. I just had my methadone just before.
He may be off the heroin, but he has admitted to recent meth and cannabis use.
2 pink tabs on the end there?
Yeah.
And just run them along the length of your tongue from top to bottom?
Yeah, no
Do that
problem.
twice and then hand it back to me.
That's right.
Where were you heading this afternoon when we stopped
I
you?
was just going back home now.
Back home now?
I went to get my methadone and
Right.
then just pick up some clothes from a mate, and that's it. Yeah.
He's unlicensed and on bail, but is he on drugs?
So I now require you to accompany me to the testing vehicle just behind us for the purpose of an oral fluid test. Are you prepared to accompany me? Yep.
Sadly, there's more at stake here than just the man's own freedom.
A little bit nervous, a little bit
Little
kind of like edgy, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll be honest. Yeah, look, I'm counting for bail, and look, I'm trying to do the right thing. You know, trying to get my daughter out of my custody.
Alrighty, so you don't really need this right now?
No.
How old's your daughter?
3.
She's 3? Oh, she's little.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you see much of her?
No, not really, unfortunately. I'm doing a lot better than what I've ever done before in my life.
And do you feel your daughter's got something to do with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and plus I'm sick of my old lifestyle, sick of the old friends, so...
Yeah, good, good.
Another drug positive now, and the road to recovery will get a lot longer. Truckie Trev is due to hit the road tomorrow for a long haul.
To Jerilderie, then to Sydney. And then from Sydney back down to Melbourne and back up to Sydney and so on forth.
But he spent his day off sipping extra strong cans of bourbon as he moved house.
I thought it might be a little bit, but not enough to put me over.
So initially he told me he had 4 cans, which later turned into 4 to 5. He couldn't really give me an idea of how many it was in total, and he said he couldn't prove it today.
A real big break. Go, keep going.
Ultimately, the proof is in the secondary test.
And stop, all good.
And Trev's sweating on going under .05 so he can keep on trucking.
See the result there? Bit too close.
I'm not drinking anymore tonight.
Well, you can if you stop driving.
Well, yeah.
But then don't make it a problem for tomorrow.
No, so I won't be having any more.
Yeah.
Would have been your job.
Sigh of relief, mate.
So I have to ring my boss saying I lost my licence.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
You just never know. And like you said, he'd been out in the sun, he was a bit of colour, hadn't been drinking much outside of the alcohol and was moving house. So there's a lot of variables today. So I think the odds were actually stacked against him. Do you have any comment to make?
Thank Christ it's under.
That's a good comment. Yeah, very relieved today, and he seemed like a nice bloke, so I was happy for him. Next time, maybe a couple of waters before you hit the road.
Definitely.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, mate. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
A father fighting for custody of his daughter returned a positive indicator for methamphetamine on a Footscray roadside.
What is your reason for driving a motor vehicle with a prescribed illicit drug in your oral fluid?
Well, I'm not under the influence now. I thought, I'd be all right, yeah?
Driving while suspended is pretty serious.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm probably going to breach my bail for it.
Another drug positive will earn the man a meeting with the magistrate, who will then consider his history of offending.
That's it. And then flip it over, do the same thing. Sorry.
Well, that went from my saliva, it just broke. It must be around.
It's not just his future as a family man that's at stake. It could also be his freedom.
The result of the test, okay, shows that you have methamphetamine, okay, or MDMA, a prescribed illicit drug in your oral fluid.
And there's more bad news. Police are impounding the green machine.
Oh, look, I know it's tough, man.
It's my first time ever caught unlicensed driving. Can't you cut me a break, man?
We don't take cars off people, they keep driving them.
How much does it cost me to get out now?
I haven't got confirmation of that yet. That's coming.
It won't be cheap. He'll cop the towing costs, a storage fee, and a very big fine.
It's fair to say he knew he shouldn't be driving. He thought his licence was suspended. He'd taken drugs the day before. It's just a recipe for disaster.
For driving while suspended with drugs in his system, the man had his licence cancelled and disqualified for 6 months. He was fined $1,000. For drink driving, Nirav was fined $500 and his licence was cancelled and disqualified for 10 months. For drink driving, Adam the concreter was fined $577 and his licence was cancelled and disqualified for 6 months. For drug driving, Steve the cleaner was fined $800 and his licence was cancelled and disqualified for 12 months. The Central Coast grandmother was fined $644 for drug driving. She was suspended from driving for 3 months. Unaccompanied learner Hayley was given a 12-month good behaviour bond and required to pay $1,205 in towing and impound fees.